Hey guys, it's AJ, and even though we are in my messy kitchen, like normal, I'm not going to do a kitchen video this time, not yet. We'll do one of those in a little bit. But I wanted to get kind of a support video out there for the MRSNWIPrepper, and I'm going to put a link to her video down below. There's only a few days left. She's having a little appreciation contest for her subs, which I already was one of her subs, but she really hasn't gotten that many VRs on it. So I wanted to kind of shout her out and give her some support because she's trying really hard and doing a wonderful job. Most of the prizes in this contest are a little more geared towards women, but please don't let that persuade you to all of my guy preps or guy subs out there, because whose girlfriend wouldn't like a gift? I mean, come on. Whose wife wouldn't like a little something extra today? Her contest is about self-defense and looking good. I don't know if I can really cover the looking good part, but I can cover the self-defense part pretty good because, as you guys have seen in other videos, I don't really carry purses. I carry suitcases, and I've always been that way. It's not really something that's happened since I really started to prep full force, but I have changed what I carry in my bags since I'm more conscious of what I'm doing. And the first things I'm going to show you that I carry and that I would use for self-defense if need be came straight out of my purse. And everybody knows I carry my Mora. And on my Mora is a Ranger band and a Ferricium rod. So I have fire for signaling if I'm in an emergency situation and I have warmth or need warmth, anything like that. And I had mentioned before on a video, being a woman, that I can wear this on my neck and stick it down my shirt, not through my necklace. And because I'm a woman, I have something else that I can stick this knife through. Just like that. And if I push it down just right, and I'm hiking, camping, walking down the street, whatever I'm doing, you can't tell that I have a knife on me. It is completely concealed. So I think that's important. You don't want to look threatening to others just because you want to be able to protect yourself. So I'm carrying a knife there when I'm out and about. If I take a walk alone sometimes, or if we're out in the bush, when we go camping, this is how I carry this knife. The other things that are in my purse at all times, I have 2 tack force knives, and I carry that because, for one, this one is really important to me because it was a gift from Indy Cooey, and he's just a really special guy to me. So I didn't want to give this one up. And I kind of like this one as well. They're very similar. And they both have the glass brakes. So if I'm stranded in an automobile, they have the seatbelt cutters, the glass brakes. They serve more than one purpose. Stand back a little bit there. Mommy's got knives. But this one does not have a serrated blade, and this one does. So they are also a little different, and they have different functions. So I carry both of them. And those are the big ones that I carry. But I cut my thumb playing with my knives the other day, so I have a little issue here closing them up. In every compartment of my purse there is a knife. That's just the way I roll. I carry this one because Sheepdog Knives made it for me. And any of these, it doesn't matter how big the blade is. If you have to, and you're in a self-defense situation, just catching somebody off guard, and you know, if you've got to stick their arm, stick their leg, whatever it takes to get away if you're being held against your will. If somebody is threatening you, you have every right to protect yourself. And I'm going to have what I need to do that. I keep this one because it does have the nice little sheath, and it has grommet. I'm sorry, it has the little grommets in it. So, you know, I can attach it to whatever I need to. And it also has paracord on it, so I have extra cordage. Then I have all the normal, little tiny pocket knives. I have a couple of different, 3 different actually, Swiss Army knives with blades, but they have the extra things. There's screwdrivers, there's corkscrews, and like I said, there's different reasons for everything. So I got a bunch, and I like them. I think they're neat, so why not? Alex wants to show you the last knife that I have in my purse, just because he thinks it's nifty. What is it? You gonna show him?
A pen knife.
A pen knife. And it does actually write. So I have a little pin, and there again, nobody's going to know this is a knife. I mean, most people have seen them, but actually this one's even broke. It's got the little clip broke off of it, so it really does just look like a pin that's gotten thrown around. And if I need it for something, I've got an extra knife in my purse. Now, that's just blades, okay? I also have more cordage. I've seen a lot of times in movies where people are, usually it's a horror movie, you know, those funny movies you laugh at because people weren't thinking very clearly, and that's key if you are in a bad situation. First thing you want to do is try to keep a clear mind. I know things are going on, things are going to race, but you need to try to stay calm. If you get somebody down, yeah, you might need to run, but if you can knock them out, time up. A little extra. I know it might sound corny, and you might think, no, don't waste your time doing that. Well, you see all these little big busted blondes running through the woods because Freddy Krueger's after them, and he gets back up. Well, if it had been a normal guy and they'd took the time to go ahead and tie him to a tree real quick and then take off to get help, could be something you want to think about. I always have a flashlight. And I always have several ways to make fire. And this is a forever match. And, you know, forever is kind of I'm pushing it a bit, I think, but it has some little cotton down in it, and you put lighter fluid inside, and you can twist it and pull it up, and it strikes right on the kit itself. I don't use it unless it's an emergency because I don't want to waste what's in there, but it will light every time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I told you I've been really sick lately, guys. But this one is also really shiny. So if I needed to and I didn't want the smell of the fire to alert somebody or let somebody know I was trying to get help to me, this could be used as a signal if the sun hit it. The last thing in my purse, hold on, the last thing I have in my purse that I could use for self-defense. Ordinary set of keys, right? That would hurt. It's not an ordinary set of keys anymore. The point I'm trying to make is anything you can get your hands on. Think clearly. And it is important for women today because you can't count on having somebody else with you all the time. There's a lot of times you're just by yourself, and you need to have that extra security of knowing that you've thought these scenarios through. You're thinking about protecting yourself. These kind of little things. These ones are actually always in my purse too, but hand sanitizer, body spray, what could you do with those? This stuff, you spray this in your eyes.
Pepper spray?
And yeah, pepper spray is nothing if you get this in your eyes just right. This stuff burns. Ask my kids, they've accidentally been standing behind me and mommy sprayed and they've hit their knees. It's hurt so bad. How many people have put Germex or any kind of hand sanitizer on, that's just the only name brand I can think of, any kind of hand sanitizer on your hands and accidentally rubbed your eyes? This stuff hurts. You squeeze this in your hands, you got a pretty powerful weapon there. At least it will slow somebody down so you can get away. Don't just, don't just do it and stand there and watch to see how long they cry. Do it, run. Sometimes the best defense is run. If you don't have to fight, if you don't have to get in that kind of conflict, don't get out as quick as you can. Find help, protect yourself.
No. I always thought running was the new fighting.
Running is the new fighting, yeah. Well, with the way the school system works now and how much trouble you get in it is, things that are around my house, if somebody broke into my house and I couldn't get to my weapon. Alex thinks this is cool. Now guys, the battery is dead in this. There's no battery. There's no way he can turn it on, or I wouldn't let him even handle it. This is an old little taser.
Paralyzer.
I keep this in a drawer in my bedroom. Like I said, there again, I normally check and test batteries and make sure things are running, but for this video and because my son was involved, this cannot be turned on in any way. This would hurt really bad. Ah! Yeah, anyway, taser. Pepper spray. Like I said, I showed you a way. You can get around that if you don't have it, but pepper spray works. How about a screwdriver, a hammer?
A toolbox.
It doesn't bother me so much thinking of these situations when I think about myself and trying to protect myself. What bothers me is, what if I'm home alone, my kids are here? I guess that wouldn't make me alone, but I mean, you know, if a man is not in the home, my kids are here. You're not a man yet, bud. Your whole attitude will change if someone is threatening your children. And I don't care if it's a screwdriver, if it's a hammer, if it's a knife, if it's a gun. Whatever I have to get my hands on to protect my kids, I'm going to do it. So, like I said, I've talked a lot with a lot of other women, and you know, we've kind of hit some of this around and shared ideas. And you would be surprised what you can turn into a weapon. But like I said, I just wanted to get out there and kind of spout off a little bit about what I would do and what I would use. And I really want to support Mrs. MRSNWIPrepper because she does do an awesome job. She's really trying hard. So if you guys can, if you've got time, go over. I'm going to put her link in the bottom and check out her really nice little giveaway. And you don't have to tell her I sent you or anything. I would just want people to go over and give her a chance to show you what she's got. Okay? Thank you so very much for being here. Do you want to tell them bye?
Bye.
We're going to go make some goodies, so we'll talk to you after a bit.